I do not own any copyright to this song. I do not own any copyright to this song.
That is the rule and protect of my life. African with African pride. Fighting to the end of our lives. One more, heading up there. All the nation to move forward. African with African pride. Fighting to the end of our lives. One more, heading up there. For this nation to move forward. But if we can't all unite, put each man different aside. Why can't we just come together? See some tribal wars and fight. Who knows better us do better?
I do not own any copyright to this song. I do not own any copyright to this song. Welcome, 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 welcome family, welcome friends, welcome. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. You guys have subscribed, like, share, comment. You guys have done a great job. Thank you so much. You guys encourage me. You guys encourage me. And you guys take this movement at heart. This movement is very dear to you guys. And I noticed that by your response. And I really do appreciate that, guys. Thank you so much. This conversation must be continued. This conversation must be continued. This conversation must not be stopped until we are free, until we're liberated, until we're like most European people, until we are like free people of the white American, until we are, things are transparent. So these conversation must not be stopped. This conversation, we cannot put an end to it because they are essential to our survival. Thank you so much, guys. I have a subscriber who wanted to know what is this behind me, and she was assuming that it was Jesus and the 12 disciples. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Listen, if I would put any biblical character, portrayed in my house, okay, that character would have to be black. That character would have to be black. Stories for other day, but we all know that the Bible is, our stories that they whitewash because it show they have research that shows that these stories were already in place and they were told same story by, depends on what part of the world that you are in. But we all know the whole story starts in Africa. So that character would have to be black. But anyway, stories for other day. Guys, I would like to congratulate you guys, congratulate the black world. I am very proud of the black world right now because the black world is in awakening state. Okay, the black world is very alert and oriented. The black world use social media as a beautiful platform to unite, its people, to unite the melanin world, to bring us together, and that is very good. That is awesome. Guys, the intention of the social media when it comes to us, listen, they did not expect what they're saying right now. What they're saying right now, they did not expect it. They were assuming that we were going to use the social media, to show our illegal guns. We were going to use the social media to. They thought that they were gonna have a bunch of rappers and singers, on social media. They were assuming that we were going to use the social media and what they quote unquote assuming that we're dumb, we're retarded, we're not productive in those matters. But however, guys, we have outsmarted them. The number of conscious folks who are on social media, the amount is an alarm to them. The amount is at an alarming rate to them. Okay, that's why they're trying to do whatever that they can do in their power to dismantle us. You see what I'm saying? to crash us, to shut us down. But I will tell you one thing about black people: we're not the type that like to be in bondage, and we're not the type that like to be chained up for the rest of our life. We're gonna find a way to break that chain. So that's what have happened, and they're not too happy about that, because not only in the state, but we have a lot of other group in the Caribbean, on the continent, that are they're using their cell phone to film, talk. The conversation must be continued. We will stop this conversation until we have no reason for this conversation to be taking place. Okay, we're not going to stop this conversation until our people are truly free. We're not going to stop this conversation until things are transparent. And that's what they're doing on the continent, that's what they're doing in the Caribbean, and that's what they're doing everywhere else. I am very pleased and happy to see the amount of people that are using social media as a beautiful, great platform to unite and expose their dirt. Guys, I wanted to bring this to your attention. Quite often we black foreigners would board the plane, and we would see a lot of Neanderthal. And we would be like, what are they doing? Are they CIA? Are they FBI? Are they servicemen and women? Why? And we all can attest to it, that every time we board the plane, we've noticed that it's more Caucasian, Neanderthal, on the plane than us. So, and what happened is, listen, a lot of the time, they're exploited, exploiters. Okay, that's who they are. Okay, they don't have to be with the government. They don't have to be with CIA, FBI. Okay, they don't even have to have a company. They just go there and see how can they exploit, how can they use or practice some of their bad behaviors that they cannot get away with in the state, and they go to our country and then exploit it or practice those crazy rituals and behaviors, such as raping little boys, such as raping little 3-year-old, 4-year-old, and doing all kind of crazy foolishness. But anyway, and then when they would be on the particular island or country, okay, and if they see the black people are barefoot, hey, listen, they get barefooted too. If they see the black people are eating with their hand, they're eating with hands. If they see that their black people are getting braids, they're getting braids. They see our men are climbing trees or, in the field picking up stuff, they right behind them doing the same thing. They go there, they get so comfortable, and then, and that's part of being black. Our hospitality rate is like to the roof. We love foreigners, and that's what is killing us. And that's what that's what had killed us, and that's what is continuing to kill us, is the fact that we love to embrace outsiders. You see what I'm saying? And they would get there, they'll get so comfortable, and then that's when they come in and do their dirt. Okay, and I know also a lot of them do work for the government, and a lot of the time too, the government has sent them to do that particular dirt. That's why in certain profession or certain agency, they got to literally get to know you. The process of hiring is I am so sorry, guys. The process of hiring, it's ridiculous. The process of hiring is a long process, because they want to make sure, they want to feel, they want to touch, they want to know, are you about that life? That's why in certain setting, in certain profession, they don't take black people, okay, because, hey, how we going to get these people? You're not going to go over there and do what we want you to do. So that's why in those settings, they always recruit, I'm sorry, guys. Just before I started the video, I was reading a Facebook post that stated that one particular black police chief in a state, I don't recall what state it was, stated that the white supremacy, has infiltrated the police department, and literally she's getting a lot of complaints and stuff like that, and she's overwhelmed. And I'm like, this is not new. Come on, this is part of the history. This is part of the American heritage. This is the part of the American culture. But however, guys, I'm sorry. But however, yes, when they are in those islands, they get themselves comfortable. And that's what happened to us. The hospitality rate in the black world, has literally damaged us, and centuries ago in present day today. But and when the Indians, when they came with the Indians, that's the same thing. The Indians, they were very welcoming. Look what happened to them on the continent. Same thing. And look what happened to them. The hospitality is we're like foreigners too much, and it's not working towards our advantage. It is towards our disadvantage. However, guys, but you would have some native that have migrated to Europe, America, and they would go back home 20, 30, 40 years later, and then they're like, they cannot walk on the floor barefoot, they cannot eat with their hand. It's like literally you bring them herbal tea to drink, they're like, what is this, what is that? And like, they play so cute. Those type of Afro-European, I pray that they never don't go back to your country. Just stay here. Don't please don't go back to your country and break that foolishness. That's why a lot of the people in those particular countries sometimes look down on them, and then don't cater to them, and then also other angry family member would find a way and kill them, poison them, and stories for other day. But anyway, we never used to see black American on the plane. Like I told you guys, we've seen many white people on the plane, and we've never seen too much black American. But I will tell you right now as we speak, guys, oh my goodness, the amount of black people who are traveling the Caribbean and Africa has increased so much. I am so amazing about it, because as we speak right now, we have 25,000 black American in Ghana alone. We have 15,000 black Americans scattered throughout the continent. We have so many black folks that came from the Anglo-Saxon island, who have been colonized by the Anglo-Saxon, and a lot of them also they're migrating back to on the continent. You see what I'm saying? So we are traveling, we are getting there, and we're filming. Listen, we are not our grandparent, we're a new breed, and we got fire underneath our feet, and listen, we're about to explode. And that's what they don't like. They've never liked it that. They don't want that. That's why they're giving all of these social media, kind of hell, especially on YouTube and Facebook. They literally want to nitpick and to get rid of your station, get rid of your platform. But however, we are doing as much as we can. We're doing as much as we can. And black American are traveling. And black American, that crazy rhetoric, it's not there. The black African don't like black American don't like. No, it's not there, because the welcoming that they're getting in those particular country is overwhelmed. They're very happy, they're very pleased, and they want to come back. They want to do what the Caucasian have been doing for centuries. Go over there, and they've been doing some bad exploitation, bad practices and stuff like that. But I know when black Americans go over there, it's going to be a different environment. The narrative going to change. They're going to change the narrative, and they are doing that, because like I told you guys, if you look on your social media, if you follow up, and then the thing is that we got some, hey, listen, we know how the black world is. You're gonna have coon, you're gonna have sellout, and you're gonna have people that these things they're not interested. They're not interested. They don't want to take part of. They don't want to be part of. And that's how it was during the Haitian Revolution. That's how it was. When they were gathering up all the soldiers. Listen, if you're 15, you look like you 20. They recruited you too. When they were gathering all these Haitians, and put them in the bush to ambush the colonizer. Okay, we had some that, hey, they did, oh my goodness, I'm scared, Napoleon, they have a strong army, blah, blah, blah. You know what they did? They beat the Haitian beheaded. The Haitian beheaded the ones who show sign of weakness, because that's why in our, and it has been documented, it is, and it has been written down, and it's part of our history. They will tell you, when they were doing that revolution, anyone who denied, okay, or show signs of weakness, not only that they behead them, but they also family members, any family members that show signs of do not want to cooperate. There's a saying, not a saying, it's really written down, it's part of the history. It says that in the movement, there's no mother, there's no father, there's no brother, there's no sister. If you're against me, okay, if you're not with me, you're against me, and you will be getting beheaded. And that's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying to go out there and, you know, be violent. No, that's not what I'm saying. You know, we cannot be violent. But what I'm saying is, everything is not for everybody. You're not gonna have a full 100% support. Okay, a lot of the people, just like many of those Haitian, a lot of them, they probably were not part of that movement, but however, who are benefited right now, because since 1803, Haitian had left that chain. You could not put a black person under the chain. A white person would be very scared and intimidated to put a black Haitian in chain, because once they were scared. Because listen, during that revolution, listen, even the white pigs, that's how much Haitian, even the color white was banned. Even the white pigs, they killed. They did not want to deal with any. And anyway, stories for other day. But you would have so many Haitian that would tell you black pigs taste better anyway than the white one. I don't know how true is that. I don't eat pork. But anyway, stories for other day. But yes, guys, Black American, you know, they have been traveling. They taking this movement at heart. They really want to unite, because they see that the oppression. They see that the racism is not only them; it's all of us. Guys, the whitewash, okay, whitewash. They've been whitewashing 6,000 years, but right now, 2019, it's at its finest. 2019, it's at its finest. The whitewash 2019, it's at its finest. We all know already that they whitewashed the Bible, that the Bible is truly our history, because every story, whether they're from Asia, the Middle East, there's such thing as Middle East, because Middle East is in, you know, part of the Africa and Asian continent. So anyway, stories for other day. But throughout, you know, the Bible, you know, repetitive stories throughout the globe, even white scholar will tell you all that story starts in Africa. So we all know that the Bible is our story that they whitewashed. But anyway, you know, they whitewashed the Bible, we took it. They whitewashed their standard of beauty. Okay, the standard of beauty, we took it. They whitewashed, you know, our children, and not teaching our children our true history, we take it. The whitewash is ridiculous. Guys, 450 years, we've been praying, we've been forgiving, we've been doing so much to show that, listen, all we're asking is for reparation and to be part of that, and to be part of the world. But they're not hearing it, they're not listening to us. Okay, they're not hearing it, they're not listening to us. And in our nature, literally, they're not smart. If they were smart, they would have given us our reparation and they would have left us alone. But no, they want to exterminate us. That's what they want to do. They want to exterminate us in this world. That's what they want. They want to wipe us out of the world. And even if they do, going on the continent, nature over there against you. Nature over there against you. You know, come on. The whitewash is at its finest. The whitewash, you know, they whitewash on, even as far as in the medical field. I mean, can you imagine, they suppresses the medical field to the point where, how many black scientists, you know, you can probably count them on your hand, you know, and they are so limited. And if any of them would discover something big, or, you know, it takes like an arm and a leg to really, you know, get out and share the knowledge. Okay, so guys, the whitewash is real. We have to be proactive. Okay, in the movement, and we have to. I tell people all the time, do not leave your house without your phone fully charged, because filming right now. Hey, listen, our biggest lawyer right now is our telephone. Our biggest lawyer right now. Repeat after me. My lawyer is my telephone. Repeat after me. My lawyer is my telephone. Because right now we need to go out and about, phone fully charged, and put it in camera mode, because they need to be exposed. We need to come together. We need to spread the news. We need to unite. We need to, all we're asking for basic civil right. That's all we're asking. Basic civil right. The right to go into any employment setting, okay? And just do what we have to do. We don't have to worry, we don't have to worry about the color of our skin. We just want to be accepted and stop using the color of our skin as a monster, as a beast, as if we're not equal, as if we're an animal. That's all that we're asking for. Guys, the whitewash is real. The whitewash is real. Because as much as they can, they want to keep up with the whitewash. But we have to decondition ourselves. We have to decondition the way that we think, the way that we do stuff, okay? We have to make sure that we embrace our culture, embrace our heritage, okay? That is part of us. That's who we are, okay? We cannot come and let the regular people just come in and do what they got to do, okay? The white folks, we cannot come and let them do what they got to do, and we have to walk or be submissive, okay? Be submissive. I mean, come on, we're going to do another 450 years. Are we waiting for that? What's the future for our grandchildren? What is the future for us? What is the future for the black race? Okay, the black race, the black blood must be sacred to you. The black blood and the black race is very sacred to me. Okay, I value the black blood. I value the black race. Okay, so that and I'm not the only one like that. That's why we have so much platforms on social media. That's why that's why we are doing now we have a voice. I will tell you, now we have a voice. Now we have a voice between our cell phone and social media. Listen, our cell phone, our lawyers, the social media, our judge. So our social media, our judge, and the cell phone, is our lawyer. So guys, I will tell you, be on alert, be on an oriented mindset. The struggle is real. The struggle must be continued. We must fight for our right. We will stop when our right is transparent, when our right is given to us, when we are truly liberated, when we are truly free. When we are truly free. Okay? And that's what we want. That's exactly what we want. We want land. We want to eat produce. We want to eat the African diet. We do not want the American diet. We want to take care of ourselves. We don't want to be reckless. Okay? We want to be functioning as much as the Neanderthal in Europe, the Neanderthal in America are functioning. Because some of the issues that we're talking about, some of the basic right that we're talking about, they don't even talk about them. It's not an issue for them. Why is it an issue for us? Why are we not debating or fighting for their right? Because their right is not we can survive. If we were as free as they were, trust me, we would be okay. We would be okay. No racism, no prejudice. You pay us our reparation, okay? You allow us to own things in the United States if we work hard at it, and if we do whatever we do for it. Okay, you allow us to be us in the United States, like those Neanderthal and those the Neanderthal in Europe and America. We're not fighting for what they're fighting. They're fighting, for other stuff, because it may be important to them. But we're fighting for civil rights, basic civil rights, the right to do what you gotta do, and when you send your papers to be accepted in the medical field, they'll be like, no, I got 10 black. We're not supposed. The ratio of black is this and this and that, or the percentage of black is this and that. We want to be able, if we send our application to nursing school, they're not looking at us any type of way. In my nursing class, we did an 80 to pass. We did an 80. I have 79. You're not gonna give it to me, but yet a Caucasian would have 76. But they did not know that she was a woke sister. Caucasian. They did not know she was a woke sister. And one thing I like about our black men, okay? But for the most part, when they are dating them, okay, they kind of like try to make them woke as well. Tell them to call out your people on my people when it needs to be called out. She was dating a black man. They don't know this girl was black, okay? So then when they give her, bump her 76 into 80, instructor come in and say, well, you know this question, you know this answer, you know this answer, you know that answer, you know that answer, bump, erase it, and then bump hers to 82, 82. And then right in the open air. Sister girl, listen, when we went to lunch, as soon as we came back, sister girl told us, and say, I want, if you guys going to address it, don't address it like that. Do not address it like that. Find a way to address it, and then blah, 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 blah. And Lord behold, we did. Lord behold, we did. You know, a lot of them, they are messing with black men, and black men are telling them to please call out your people or my people. And that's what she did. You know, they allow her to have, from 76, she was supposed to fail and retake, okay? Retake Euro, okay? Retake Euro. She did not fail, she passed. But you got somebody else doing 79, 78, and you just looking at that, well, oops, it's not me, it's you. You didn't make it. You know, by 1 point, 1 point with a whole, 1 point, 1 point. You see what I'm saying? So, their issue, I'm not saying that it is not, well, it may be important to them, okay? But their issue is not as grave. It's not as grave as our issue. Our issue, I mean, 2019, we're still fighting for basic civil right. 2019, after all the resources that they have taken, after all the dismantle, the deforesting, all everything that they've done, created chaos, okay, infiltrated political arenas, okay, after everything, but yet no running water in Jamaica, no, for the most part, no commode, no electricity, and that's the life of the Caribbean, and that's the life of Africa. Okay, so we need, these conversations must be continuous. These conversations must be taking place. We will not stop. We will rise and rise and rise. Get your lawyer and tell your lawyer, or put your lawyer or in the court. And the court is social media. This is your lawyer, your face, your cell phone, the camera on your cell phone, the battery fully charged, camera on your cell phone, okay? And the judge in the court is the judge in the court, okay? The judge in the court are social media. They are social media. So, listen, the struggle continues. Remember, guys, black don't crack and die. Black don't crack and die. Black multiply. Black don't crack and die. Black don't crack and die. Black multiply.
Life to rule and protect that African with African pride. Fighting every day, no right. One more, heading up there. All the nation to move forward. African with African pride. Fighting every day, no right. One more, heading up there.
I do not own